Yeah, you can. Wow, you see that samurai? Okay, Spring Hill Jack returns to Bedevil, the good people of London. Stop him. Dude, yeah, there was such a mission. Damn it, I forgot about this totally. Wow. Okay, play. He actually looked like worried. Little. No
Thank
longer.
goodness you're here. Impossible as it may sound, Spring-Heeled Jack has returned.
Dude, warn me before you start
Before the
running.
unthinkable happens.
He did say that we'd not seen the last of the spring-heeled villain.
There may be more to this than we originally thought.
Pineapple, apple, pan.
Get away from me, you monster!
Stop!
I should shoot him. Oh, he has a grapefruit. Nice, nice. Then pineapple, apple, pan. Let's go.
A ghost, performing the feats of a devil upon the earth. Long have I stalked streets of London.
I'm going to be shooted, yeah.
No one is safe from my faithful
Okay,
claws.
this is the wrong direction. There's not such thing as one direction. The wrong and the right.
I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night.
No idea. No, do not touch the ground, okay. Oh. There's a tackle, like, do not kill, but... That was weird. I saw him here, then he teleported back to me, then back again.
I am a ghost, performing the feats of a devil upon the earth.
Okay, so he's running on the ground. I can't actually touch it, so
Long have I stalked
there is
streets of
some
London.
confusion here. Are the trains the ground? Nope.
I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night.
I really wish to go down there. Have him right in the moment, but I have a subtask. Don't touch the ground. Making it like very hard to catch him on the ground level. If he only knew that.
I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night. I am the terror of London.
What? What happened with the camera?
Can't hurt me.
Yes, I can. What is going on?
No weapon forged by man.
Well, thanks to you, the Ghost Club's reputation has grown tremendously. We are a beacon of reason in a world beguiled by superstition.
But I believe we have encountered one genuine spirit.
Can you be certain? That's the question. One might surmise that the spirits that haunt us are simply our deepest fears, manifested as apparitions.
Shame. I've always wanted to see a ghost or a goblin.
I
There are
propose a
goblins in
toast
London.
to the Ghost Club and the virtuous twins
Green
that have
God
aided
Monk.
it, Miss Evie and Mr. Jacob. Cheers.
Cheers. Not touch the ground. Completed. New belt. Let's... Can we... Have we upgraded everything? Yes, we did. Sea silk, dressed to impress with the highest quality fabrics and cut worthy of nobility. What does it give us? There's no bonuses there. Outfit one more time. No capes? There's like decreased melee damage, no. Increased firearms damage, no. Increased cane sword damage, no for her. Increased, decreased detection speed, actually we have. No, we don't. Ah, this one we're wearing. So this is the same, though it's like Naiho or Master Assassin. Which one is better? Xiao Jun is like increasing knife strike, increased volcanic bomb damage. So we could actually change to this one, but I'm not much into. Yeah, I'm into Outlook. Look at the London look, but there are no bonuses. There's no reason to change it since we are waiting for the 10 level of the cape. Okay, there is two things. Dreadful crimes. Next up, murder. Let's try this. I don't understand those yellow things. I grab this. The social glitch service is currently unavailable. Was it like available when the game came out and right now it's disabled? I don't know, maybe some kind of multiplayer thing. Where's the boy and the author of the crimes? Okay, solve the mystery of the body found on the banks of the Thames.
Hey! Someone help! Some trap found something down there! Looks like foul play!
No, oof. I thought you had no body. Only head, legs, and hands. A riverbank body, body dressed in the manner of a wealthy businessman. He is wearing only one shoe. The man has sustained multiple fractures in the leg, a fall from a great height. There are no identifying documents. From the bridge, okay. If he jumped. If they're jumping, usually I remember this from like one movie. Was it like one movie? They were analyzing it if someone did jump or not. And they said like if someone is a jumper, then they jump like down. Because they're not doing any runoff. They don't jump forward, they jump down. So if he died over here, he's not suicidal. Was it in Dexter? Maybe it was in Dexter? Show the Dexter show. Anyway, if it would be suicide, then there wouldn't be a mission anyway. So yeah, this is crime. Dreadful crimes.
I heard a splash, and right quick pulled this bloke out of the shallows, dead as a mackerel.
What?
I heard a splash, and right quick pulled this bloke out of the shallows, dead as a mackerel.
What is he saying? He pulled the body of the water?
I heard a splash, and right quick pulled this bloke out of the shallows, dead as a mackerel.
Shallows, yeah.
I heard
What's
a
the bloke?
splash, and right quick pulled this bloke out of the shallows, dead as a mackerel. I live there now, if you can call it living. I lost my job, didn't I? No need for the likes of me when a machine can do the work. I heard a splash, and right
Bloke
quick
meant
pulled this
to the
bloke
guy,
out of the
okay.
shallows, dead as a mackerel.
Okay, so this is like whatever I said. It's get it. So he's saying that he pulled his body out of the shallows. Of the shallows, what are the shallows? Shallows are... What are the shallows? I know that word. Not that word. I just forget. Shallows. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So he pulled him out of it. So still he could... So there's no idea. Maybe he actually... It's like from here, right? No, this is not shallow. What the hell? Okay, I'm fine. Okay, anyway, let's continue. Drag marks. Fall. Impact. Drag. Okay, cool. Kinda cool. Any more? There are some things. Code. A rich man's coat with a name sewed in the lining. Matthew Killian.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Coat.
A nice warm coat like that on a dead man? What do you expect? I snatched it before somebody else came along to nick it. Like you.
Thank you. Get the London look, huh? Killian. There's where's the last clue? One more time. I missed this one. Maybe it's on the top of the bridge. Yeah. Wow. Damn it. Once again. The London look, wear a dead man coat. there is something. Something. What? I wasn't. Like, now I'm the other victim. Like, there are more mysterious, like dreadful mysteries right now to resolve. And he can get another code. Look at that.
Hey!
Damn it.
Someone help! Some trap found something down there. Looks like foul play.
Okay, so they don't expect anyone can die during those investigations, I guess.
I heard a splat. I live.
I
Someone
should
will see
return
your
and
code,
find out
yes.
about this.
Probably this guy.
A nice.
Nice. A nice code, nice. Cool. Oh, this is better. Pocket watch, a broken silver watch. The hands have stopped just after midnight.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Okay, now I've seen this. I have to ask more questions, but first let's jump. Yeah. Yeah, actually, the guy was doing the same thing as me. Hey, midnight.
The midnight train. That must be the 616. Stops in the station down the road. If you hurry, it might still be there.
Down the road, if I hurry, that must be still there. Okay, I will hurry. Victoria train station. How far is it? Oh wow, it's far. He's from Wales. Okay. They do so much R there. If you hurry. I was expecting more like a Russian guy, but I actually haven't heard anyone from Wales ever. I will write this for later. Wales accent. Okay, to hear some of those people. Sounds nice. Okay, how to enter? Those train stations are kinda confusing when you ask me. No idea where's the entrance. Probably in front of it, but if I only had dynamite, it'd be easier. This is different number. 1476. Suspect. Hello. Train 616.
Better hurry. It's leaving right now.
Oh. Local. Quickly. Where's the entrance? Come on. Sleeper. Wow, this is going to be like in... What's the movie? Where's the murder in the train? Okay. One of us is a murderer. Okay, let's see. Suspect. Inspect. Inspect. Not the suspect. Handbag. Contains a letter. How goes it, beef? Cook any more fish? It's a lovely caper you've got going. I need to find me a bonny scheme like that. Let's have a glass next time you're in Soho. Look, yours is. Order on the
Calm
Orient
down.
Express.
I didn't ask about this.
Yes, exactly. I was thinking about this movie. Though it's not Orient Express. It's like only London. Right? Not like going through the whole Europe and more. Where did they start, Orient Express? Was it from Africa? Express London to Venice? Okay, not Africa. Ah, whatever. Interrogate. Last evening.
Nothing unusual at all. I had a drink with some gents and then retired to my sleeper.
Alone?
The rich fella. I did talk with him. Very charming. But a single woman has to be careful, you know? Did something happen to him?
Letter from sister.
Oh, all right. I flirt with rich blokes and the barman slips them a mickey. I take them back to my sleeper and they nod off before I have to do anything shameful. They wake up thinking they had a night of fun and hand me a few quid. That's what happened with Mr. Killian, but he was gone when I come back from looking for the man who left the note.
Okay. I can actually accuse her already? Like, accuse. Yeah? First time. Okay. It wasn't possible before. Alright. Here's something. Note, a handwritten note. Come to the restaurant carriage
Now
quickly.
that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Again, with the same lady? Yeah. Note.
Someone slipped a note under my sleeper door a few minutes before midnight. It said I should come to the dining car. I went, but only Ryan and Wolfsman were there, and they were both drunk.
It's not dreams. Sam, last evening.
Mr. Wolf had a few with Mr. Killian. Then the young lady invited herself over to have a glass with him.
Killian.
Mr. Wolf brought him drink after drink. Then they got angry. But the young lady come over and it's obvious that Mr. Killian was interested in a rendezvous like. Around about 11:30, Killian and her left together.
Okay, so 30 minutes to death. Yeah.
Mr. Wolf became terribly tired, even though he'd only had one drink. He toddled off to bed well before midnight. I stayed in the dining car for a few drinks with the barman.
Okay, we need to check his alibi. But see. Oh, there is a gun. The ringer. Small ivory plated ringer. Chamber for 2 bullets, but one is missing. Was there any? No, there wasn't any bullet holes. Letter. Killian will be on the 616 train to Cardiff to sign the papers. You must prevent him from signing them at all costs or we shall be ruined. Okay, so this is not about the lady. Let's see.
I had drinks in the dining car with Killian. We had business dealings in the past. It was a pleasant surprise to discover him on this train. I suppose there were some disagreements, but there always are when a great deal of money is involved.
Obviously. Vivian.
You mean the young lady? She and Killian hit it off famously. Embarrassing, really. I
Midnight.
felt unusually tired and came back here to get some sleep.
And wallet.
Sam, he's a trusted valet. He's terrifically strong, which makes him useful in many situations.
We have to ask you about something else. Wolf.
I've been Mr. Wolf's valet for going on several years.
Valet
This
for
train needs
valet.
a man like me to help him about. I've been Mr. Wolf's valet for going on several years.
Okay. Clues? Where are the clues? Oh, on that roof. Passenger car shoe. Caught on a ball at the top of the carriage is a shoe matching the one found on the victim. Okay, are we on the final station? Yes, we are. Oops. You guys stay here till we don't solve the murder mystery.
Good
Let's see.
thing was, some noises on the roof woke me up briefly. You say someone was thrown from up there? You have to be a very strong fella to drag someone up onto the roof. Vivian had another of her dupes in her compartment by then. After that, I remember people going past me from time to time, but I was half asleep. Killian was on this train. Cool. I used to work in his foundry. I never even seen him. None of us workers ever knew what he looked like.
Vivian.
That one. Clever little minx. She and the barman got a little scam going. I think everyone on the staff knows about it.
Barman? Okay, we need to find a barman then. Barman is an alibi for the strong guy, so... yeah.
Nothing unusual. A couple of passengers came in and had a sort of business meeting. One of them was buying a lot of drinks for the other, and then they started to argue. But Vivian went over and joshed them out of it.
Vivian.
She's a frequent passenger, that one. Hangs about with the wealthier sort. Likes to entertain them, if you take my meaning. Yeah, I helped Vivian fleece the dupes. I slipped a pill in the wine for the table. Both gents got sleepy, but Vivian picked the richest one.
Okay. Where's the clue? All three of them are on the other wagon? There's something. Sleeping pills. A small box of sleeping pills. It is half
I
empty.
believe I should reinterrogate a suspect.
Here's like... newspaper. An article about Matthew Killian's efforts to close an enormous business deal in Wales. And Wales. It notes that Killian is well known for replacing workers with machinery. There is a likeness of Killian in the paper, which matches the victim. Likeness. Okay. Read it. Pamphlets. Down with the industrials, down with the monarchy. Revolution is the only way. Are you barman?
It was a typical evening. As far as I knew, nothing unusual happened until you came aboard with this story of a murder.
Oh, really?
I was tidying up in the passenger car. Around midnight, Vivian ran through. She thought someone was looking for her. I was tidying up in the passenger car. Around midnight, Vivian ran through. She thought someone was looking for her. Just another wealthy passenger. They're all pretty much the same. She rides the train often. She's very friendly with the other passengers.
Pills?
Oh, well, it's a noisy train. Plenty of passengers have trouble getting to sleep, so I keep a sedative here behind the bar, yeah?
Ah, okay, he's barman.
Peter, nice bloke. Came here after being sacked from a foundry a few months ago. I'll tell you, he looked white as a ghost after he served the businessman.
There's some missing information.
Peter worked with me at the foundry. He's a very strong bloke. I got my arm mangled in one of the damn machines they put in. Then Killian sacked the whole crew. Peter, he helped me get hired as train staff.
Isn't it Peter? Okay, there was like a riverbank, nothing extraordinary. There was a one shoe. There is the ringer, chamber for 2 bullets, but one is missing. Nobody heard any shoot, so handbag contains letter. How goes it with? Cook any more fish? It's lovely caper. You need to find me a bunny scheme like that. Let's have a glass next time you're in Suhol. Off your seas. Letter Killian will be on the 616 train. Newspaper. An article about Matthew Killian. Note, come to the restaurant carriage quickly. Pamphlets. Sleeping pill. A small box of sleeping pills. Shoe. Pocket watch. Broken silver watch. The hands have stopped just after midnight. Okay, vagrant. Nope. There's like look. And Angus and Peter and Ryan and Vivian. And Sam is a valet to Angus. States that the wolf and Killian drank together and that Vivian joined them on her own initiative. But she got a note. It's a Sam. It's a Sam. You're the Sam? Yeah.
I was in the dining car, carousing with the barman. He's a good bloke.
I failed. Wait a second. Wait a second. Where is it? Dreadful crimes? So it's not Sam. But he claims that Vivian joined them on her own initiative, and even though she got a note, but I mean, okay, he doesn't have to know it. He didn't have to know about this. Notes that Wolf bought Killian many drinks. Claims that they argued until Vivian joined them. States that Killian and Vivian left together around 11:50. States that he served as a Wolf valet for years. Notes that Wolf is frail and needs a man with some strength to help him. Claims that Wolf became very tired although he'd on only one drink. States that Wolf went to bed well before midnight. Claims that he, Sam, stayed in the restaurant carriage to drink at the bar. That wasn't a lady, if you ask me. And if Peter and actually Wolf, no, Peter and Sam were drinking. No, sorry. Ryan is a bartender. Who is Peter? I'm getting confused here. Claims he didn't notice anything unusual. Knows that Killian was a wealthy passenger, but nothing special about him. Knows that Vivian rides the train often and is friendly with the other passengers. Claims he was in a passenger carriage around midnight. He saw Vivian, who thought someone was looking for her. Complicated, yeah. Says that the noises on the roof woke him. Knows that someone would have to be very strong. Peter. No clue. I mean, like, I'm completely clueless. I can, like, randomize right now. I want to ask Peter, then if not Peter, then Vivian, and if not Vivian, then Luke. Killian is what? Luke is surprised that the victim was Mr. Killian. Claims he used to work at Killian's factory. Says that he worked with Peter at the steel foundry, which accounts for Peter's... Peter. Peter is also strong. It's like there are two strong persons. Are you Peter? No, you are Luke. Two strong persons. Ryan? No, you're bartender, and you drink, whatever. With a... Okay, you. You're a shiny character.
I gave him what he deserved.
Yeah.
The man was heartless.
I thought they were talking about the same person when we about the strength of them, so that's why I went immediately to Sam.
A lot of murderous anger concerning industrialists. Might be something to look into.
Oh god. My bad. Industrialist Matthew Killian was dragged and thrown from the top of a moving train by his former employee, Peter Jaspers, part of the work by the mechanization of Killian's factory. Peter found employment as a humble train steward. However, one evening Peter realized that Killian was on his very train. Prior to this journey, Peter had never seen Killian, but now recognized him from a recent newspaper article. Peter, knowing that frequent passenger Vivian often swindled wealthy fellow passengers, waited until she lured Killian to her compartment. He calmly arranged for her to be called away by means of an anonymous note. Peter then used his considerable strength to lift the drug magnet and drag him to the top of the train, whence he threw him to his death at midnight. Killian's rival, August Wolf, had hoped to get Killian so inebriated as to prevent him from participating in a business meeting on the following day, but Wolf himself fell full of the drug brandy and slept through the entire episode. As for Peter Murderer, perhaps he meted out justice in... what? Perhaps he meted out justice. In turn, he will now meet justice himself. In rap, but I haven't met Raymond here. It's a shame. There's a kid. Here he is. Okay. Child. Children. Okay, that's it for today. 1 o'clock. I'm gonna stream a little longer tomorrow since it's a Friday, so yeah. For the weekend. Last day of the work. Nice talking, as always. And thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed. And thanks old Mizzy. It's really hard to read it. Or follow. See ya. Peace bump.